Alright, so I don't think I ever covered this on the channel, but in a world to where a bunch of games do collabs with certain stuff, there's a certain game that has done collabs with certain things in the past to not the best success in the world on how things look. And we're back. Well, we're not back because I don't think I covered this, but Overwatch is doing a collab with Persona 5, and I'm not gonna lie, the skins don't look that good. So obviously, as you can see on the screen, Persona 5 X Overwatch collab skins, and if you look, I can't zoom in. Yeah, the skins don't look that good. Oh, that's gonna mess up everything if I do that. The skins don't look that good. Actually, let me see this. Cool. All right. Well, the skins don't look that good. Joker does not look like Joker. I guess Panther's fine. I guess. I really don't know. Makoto does not look like Makoto. They screwed my boy Ryuji. Can I zoom in? There we go. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Can I not move? Oh my fucking god. Oh wait. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. These skins. I can't. Nah. Now that I see it, Makoto does not. Yeah. Doesn't look that good. Like I said, Ryuji does not look that great either. You know what Ryuji looks like? Ryuji looks like the Fortnite guy. I don't know his name, but he looks like the Fortnite guy. And quite frankly, I don't appreciate it because Ryuji is one of my favorite characters in Persona 5, and he did not translate well to Overwatch. So this is happening. Oh wait. Oh, dude, that's not Joker. That's Boker, bro. Ugh. Actually, that's not Joker. That's just the Trickster. Oh my god, man. Okay, Panther looks fine. I guess. I guess I don't know. Yeah. 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 Can I like? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The face just looks off. Like everything else looks fine, but the face to me looks a little bit weird. I can't explain it, but it just looks. It looks I can't think of the word. It looks very. It feels very surreal. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I do not know who Lifeweaver is, since if you guys don't know, Overwatch is was very popular for a long time. It was a very popular hero shooter. Granted, people still play it obviously because they're doing a collab with Persona 5, and it's still being played, but it's not as popular as it used to be. And I guess they added some new heroes and stuff. I don't know who Lifeweaver is. I don't know who Lifeweaver is. Obviously, I know who like the OG ones. Like, I do not know who this is. So let's get that out of the way. All right. So yeah. Maybe. Is Lifeweaver black, or are they like just making him? Because like. Inosuke. Yusuke is not. I don't know. I'll say that's something. Bro is not that buff in Persona. So they made Ryuji Genji. Yeah, well, that's something. Like I said, everyone just looks uncanny valley. That's the word. Everyone looks so uncanny valley, and it's because Persona. Am I about to summon my damn Persona? I don't know. Just Overwatch does not translate things well for certain things, and Persona 5 is definitely one of those. Even like a while ago, they did a collab with My Hero, and those skins also looked really weird. And I just think with certain stuff, Overwatch can't like translate it well to the style of the game. So yeah, it just looks really weird to me. And I have a feeling a lot of people are also going to feel the same way about this, about like how uncanny it looks. But we'll see right now. Let's speaking to the comments. Genji not being Fox, it baffles me. Scrolled way too long to find this. Fox fight with the katana in a beautiful aesthetic way, where his combat is his art. Skull is big, bonk, stupid, go bonk energy. Genji is Skull. Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, I don't know, man. I haven't played Overwatch in so long. Um, Pers- Persona 5 collab, Overwatch, end of service dude confirmed. So if you guys don't know what they're talking about, there's this image floating around about basically if any game does a collab with Overwatch, if any game does a collab with Persona 5, it shuts down like a year later. And these are the examples. So first, we have Persona 5 doing a collab with Star Ocean. The game shut down a year later. By the way, go to game, RIP. Persona 5 did a collab with Sword Art Online, shut down a year later. Persona 5 did a collab with Regalia Lost, shut down a year later. RIP Regalia Lost. Persona 5 did a collab with Fullmetal Alchemist, it shut down a year later. I forgot that was even a game, if I'm being completely honest with you. And then Persona 5 did a collab with Nier, and then that game shut down a year later. So, you know, there have only been a few games to survive the Persona 5 collab, and that is Lost Claudia, Grand Blue, Monster Strike, because they just did one recently, and I'm pretty sure Rune Story, whatever it's called, White Cat Project, whatever it's called in Japan. I don't think Logres did one either, but if they did, then they would be another one who survived the Persona 5 curse. The curse cannot be stopped. Driving in my car right after a collab. Identity V had a Persona crossover a while back, and it still hasn't in the service yet. Praying it doesn't. Please, this would be so fucking funny. The meme always makes you laugh because it's always the only time Regalia Lost gets mentioned. I swear to God, that game should not have been canceled. True and real. I'm still so mad that they axed Regalia Lost. That could have been something amazing, but no, they decided, oh my god, you guys, we did a collab with Persona 5, so we have to shut down. Anyways, that's a topic for another day. Why does Queen Diva look so goofy? Yeah, it would have been much more sense for Diva to dress like Futaba. That's actually... Yeah, because Futaba's persona is like, she's in a spaceship. Oh. Blizzard. It could have literally just been that. I don't know why they didn't do that. That's actually so true. Oh, man. Futaba doesn't fight, though, I suppose. She spends a lot of percent on the sci-fi vehicle, so it would still fit. True, but a UFO would also work for Diva Mecha. Reese didn't fight until she was in Persona 4 Arena. See, I thought Diva Queen makes sense due to Queen's motorcycle. If anyone reviews, I think it would be Samora. I guess that makes sense, but I don't know. I don't know. I forgot what her persona looks like once you max out her bond. So I don't know, but for example, I think it'll work too. These feel really cursed. It's because they are way too buff. Not my Phantom Thieves. Yeah, it feels like that videos with Ewing filter or something like that. Yusuke is fucking jacked. Been spending the little money he has on creatine and protein powder. They're not Phantom Thieves. They're Overwatch 2 characters wearing. They're not supposed to read law for a collab. I mean, I guess, but I definitely do agree that they do look they just look so off. They feel so uncanny valley. Is it better than the Gundam collab, but the new one was just terrible? Not as cursed as the Gundam Wing collab. Let me see. Oh, okay. Fuck me, I guess. I'm gonna assume this is a Vanilla Center collab for the 10th anniversary, which makes sense, and I can see why they might have just skipped Akechi. But skipping Haru and Futaba, do they hate money? Why make everyone human of the original team outside of those two? My guess is that they originally do 5 characters per collab, and this was kind of the no-brainer pick. Yeah, but like, I don't know. If you guys were able to have Blizzard redo this collab, would you guys have them include the entirety of the Phantom Thieves, or would you just have them include 5? I'm picking all of them. Okay, I'm picking all of them because, I would love to see Kasumi in Persona, Kasumi in Overwatch, even though I'm still not playing Overwatch because of this. And like I said at the beginning, I'm a huge Persona 5 fan. That was the first Persona game I ever played. Beautiful, beautiful music, and yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not coming back to Overwatch for these Uncanny Valley skins. I ain't doing it. Why does Joker look like that? We have Joker at home. Yeah, Joker just looks so weird. So this is that mythical twink jetpack. Yeah, Joker just looks so weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. Morgana and Futaba found dead in the ditch outside of Blizzard's office. Good lord, laughing my fucking ass off. What do you mean Futaba? Makoto is diva. No hardware skin for Juno. What are we even doing here, man? Hurricane Zero screen time could have been working. Alright. Okay, really quick. To the people who have played Persona 5, who did you guys romance? I'm very curious. I romanced Makoto, personally, because, you know, what can I say? I liked Makoto when I played Persona 5. But, I think, from what I've read, because I don't read into this shit, but I've seen people say that the quote-unquote canon route for Persona 5 is that Akira and Makoto get together. I think it's Haru. But anyways, just throwing it out there. But yeah, to wrap up, to go back up to the top, Overwatch is doing a collab with Persona 5, and quite frankly, I don't like the way these skins look. They make me feel uncomfortable, and yeah, Phantom Thieves more like Phantom nothing. You know, I'm gonna wrap it here. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Are you gonna come back to Overwatch for this Persona 5 collab? I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say that, because I was about to say, if you guys could have Blizzard do a collab with anything, what would it be? I was gonna say Devil May Cry, but no, because they're gonna ruin the characters. So no questions for that. I'm wrapping up. These skins make me feel uncomfortable.